It's about as ready as I'll ever be. And it's not about the difficulty or that I'm blasting through things. I got my pilot thing done. Did I change costume stuff? Oh, I did. And I thought this was a very frightening thing, so I love it. Just the way he now runs at you. It fits. Anyway, there's, I guess, one more contact? I don't know. I don't have the rest of this. I didn't transfer it over either. What is going on with your face? Mm-hmm.
You are described. You are as described, Sir Comics. And you look.
And you took long enough. Man, this is good time to start reading stuff when I don't know how to read.
You are as described, Sir Comics. And you took long enough replying to my missive as well.
Yeah, I know. Look, I've been doing stuff.
We'll make this introduction brief.
I hope so. That's a lot of words for a brief introduction.
I'm Dr. Graves. I already know who you are. And we will now get to the point of this meeting. I have been tasked with offering you the chance at obtaining a great deal of power. Usually, that word alone, power, is enough to cause most here in the Rogue Isles to wriggle and squirm in delight. I'm interested in seeing your reaction.
Oh,
Oh. Excellent. You would believe me to be a ghoul?
no, that's not what my... No, I was like shock and awe noise, not whoa noise. More like the back of the throat, like ah.
And I assume your self-image is that of the misunderstood protagonist, is it? Or maybe the snarling monster with the secret heart of gold. Or perhaps someone cursed to a life they didn't want.
I'm Sir Comics.
Bah! I'm not here to trade bobs with someone of your like. However, what I'm going to do is offer you, Sir Comics,
That's me!
a formal invitation to a very exclusive, albeit unsanctioned, competition.
Oh, I know what this is.
Excuse me, I haven't told you what it is yet. Before you dismiss this opportunity, know this. The victor, maybe not you, don't get ahead of yourself, of the trial shall be granted the privilege of being apprenticed, if you will, to a person with very important connections.
Dr. Graves looks around nearby Arachnos guards in a rather dramatic fashion before fixing his soulless eyes upon you. I missed that word.
Very important connections.
I'm listening, Graves. What are you trying to say? Is this some sort of competition? What do I need to do to make this happen?
I'm glad to see that your ambition overshadows your attitude, Sir Comics. You'll need both if you expect to surpass the others in the eyes of one who is truly watching. With that said, let us tarry no longer with this conversation. Actions speak louder than words. And, if you try hard enough, sometimes louder than screams. I will give you the location you are to register at, and the registration console within the gathering place is to prove your intent, and I shall then speak to you further.
What? Did I read that right? Maybe. What is this doing here? That's my rocket board. Why do I have that and my jump pack? Because the jump pack does stuff as well, I guess. I don't know. Unfortunately, I can't run like this and have my shield out unless I am running and then pull my shield out. But it also just kind of looks weird. So, I'll show you what I mean. So I'm running. I have my shield out. Oh, well that's better. And then I could also pull my sword out and do this. Cut my own head off. But if I stop or switch directions or whatever, he won't do that with those weapons out. Well, I mean, right now he's just got the sword out, so you could be like, oh, but it's because he has the sword out. No, 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 hold on. Wait. Wait. What? Still does it. See? Which is weird. I guess it's... I don't know. It's like the same thing with the power. It's like... the animation for the blast... the beta test blast thing looks weird. What's going on here? Hey guys, I'm here to register. Insert blood sample. Insert hair sample. Refuse to provide sample. Words stream across the display. An alarm. Oh man, I should have read the last one. This probe before you can react the arm. It extracts a sample anyway. Great. You will pay. Genetic analyst. Substance missing one strand of DNA within already strand sequence. Within early strand sequence. Another anomaly recorded. Dang it. Wait. Did it say I'm missing DNA? Gene map database query results. Subject matches no known genetic match from SAM database. Interpol records show that 2 known matches. Further inquiries prevented due to Triple Black secret clearance information lockdown. 2 matches? How's that even possible? Psychological profile. Subject shows signs of narcissism normally associated with sociopathic disorders. Additional negative traits evidenced are the following. Delusions of grandeur.
Delusions of grandeur.
Persecution complex. Poor impulse control. And exceptional gullibility. When have I ever been gullible? Wait, huh? Uh-oh. Final analyst. Subject has failed the first test. Initiate self-destruct sequence. Quickly step away from the console. I mean, it's a little late. Hello, Dr. Graves.
Do not congratulate yourself too quickly. What was but the first of many tests? That was but the first of many tests you will need to pass if you are to win the right to be our fearless, faceless master's protege.
I could put my glasses on. That would help. I can't see without my glasses. I can see without them. I can't read well without them. What would have happened if I failed? In fact, I even thought I did fail. Didn't it say that I failed?
You would have made yourself useful in other ways. For instance, I could likely find a use for an undamaged limb that still remained. however, there will be time to pursue that line of thinking later. In the meantime,
Something happened with the voice, and I changed it.
we will need to gather the rest of the candidates so that I may explain the rules to all of you.
I don't know. That is something.
My, rather demanding, aren't we? Allow me to point out that currently you are not in a position to make any demands. Perhaps things may change in the future, but for now you would need to follow my instructions if you wish to be a part of this trial. Now, follow me as we gather the rest. I believe I saw Omnicore nearby.
I don't know what you said, but you want me to do something, go somewhere? Am I following you, or are you following me? Neat. Here's a dog. Yeah, turn off super speed. Hello? Talk to Omnicore. He's got a lot of cores. In fact, I think he has all of them. I found him. Dr. Graves, over here. Them. Her? I found Omnicore. Doctor, how much longer am I going to wait? And who is this cretin? Oh, cool. I'm a cretin now. Should I also throw insults? Do I call you a troglodyte? I don't know. That's a question I'm asking. I'm not actually calling you anything. You ought to be one of my rivals. You? If you are an indicator of the type of competition I am to expect, then it would seem this contest is ended before it has begun. You believe I view you as a threat? I couldn't care less what simple beliefs you hold. What was it again? Sir Comics? I didn't tell you my name. You just knew it. Interesting. It's like you've been researching me or something. The fact remains that I am far your superior and intellectual on an intellectual level. And by the looks of you on the physical level as well. I'm a tower of muscle. There are more towering musculars, but I am still a tower of muscle. You can't tell because of all the armor. But it's there. It's under there. It's in there somewhere. Dr. Graves, do you mind? Anyway. These indisputable facts are all that are important. You may wish to spare yourself the humiliation of me beating you just by leaving now. So you plan to beat me with pathetic, hollow threats? You will see how pathetic my threats are when you're staring at your legs on the other side of this room wondering where your torso went. Care for a demonstration? That means you're actually going to do something? Then sure. Omnicore looks at Dr. Graves with what you believe to be glaring hatred from behind her mask. A moment later, she screams in frustration and then looks back to you. I will not let someone like you ruin my chance at gaining unimaginable power. We'll finish this another time, Sir Comics, whose name I don't know and haven't read about. I'm looking forward to it, Omnicore. Omnicore jerks her head towards the direction of the newcomers, Zephyr. Yes! Very head-jerking movements going on around here. And what exactly are you supposed to be? Look like a lame excuse for a fog machine. Oh, is that what's going on? He's got like the cool... Anyway. This was like a later mission stuff, and that's a later outfit stuff. There's no reason for me to turn her insult to this person back to her. What? How dare both of you? I will no longer tolerate this from either of you. Why are we just standing here and doing this while these people are antsy? Omnicore glares at Dr. Graves. I'm doing the same thing. I may not be allowed to kill these miscreants, but I will not lower myself to speaking with them any longer. It's about time. Hey, Zephyr.
I can't believe you let her talk to you that way. And you just let her get away with it. Just saying.
What are you supposed to be?
Man, well, I'm Zephyr, you know, like the wind.
You named yourself after the wind?
No, I am the wind, you know, like the whole whoosh. Crashed your ship into the shore. Now you're all gonna drown. Boo-hoo. Now cry your eyes out, you wuss. That was wind, you know. And man, I gotta say, the thing never seems to get old. I'm telling you.
You're telling me you're the Zephyr Wind?
Yeah, I thought I was pretty clear the first couple of times. I said it, but hey, you know, whatever. Oh yeah, and I'm also the one who's gonna, I'm gonna kick your butt in the competition too.
Wait, why is the wind, you, competing for this prize?
Ma, I got nothing else better to do, you know. Ever since mankind got all technological like that, a robot freak, it's hard to cause all kinds of pain and sorrow and all that junk. Stuff like making widows or blowing down houses or flipping up gal's skirt.
What? Flipping up a gal's skirt? I thought it's like talking about wind. I thought you were talking about gales of wind, and then no, it turned out to be flipping up a gal's skirt. Was that a Maryland reference?
Okay,
What? That wasn't wind though. That was a steam. Anyway, that she was asked to stand over for the foot. Anyway, okay.
Well, I still do that one.
How dare you?
Anyway, so to get to the point, one day I turned myself.
I'm no longer entertained with this conversation. Dollface. Omnicore left. And where is Dollface? Is she around somewhere? Oh, there you are. You look like Sucker Punch. Oh, also Dr. Graves. That's again. Uh-oh.
Enough of this.
Oh, no. Wait, hold on. See, this is why I need to record all the voices, or I need to record all of the lines for one voice out at a time so that I don't forget what voice I was doing.
Enough of this idle chatter. We still need to gather the other two. Let us go find Dollface next.
I think I'm lost. Would someone please help me? This place is very scary.
I don't believe you.
Oh! You're not going to hurt me, are you? That depends. Are you Dollface? Who's Dollface stops short. She's interrupted by Dr. Graves. Ah, this is indeed another one of your fellow competitors, he says in his voice. Yeah, I'm Dollface. You're one of the other contestants, I'm guessing. Yeah. What are you doing here? You look a little young. Go home. She glares at you. Hey, pal, I'm older than I look, okay? Probably older than you from the looks of it. You can't see my face. I'm John Cena. And who the heck are you, anyway? Turning your nose up at me, huh? You can't see my nose. I'm Sir Comics. Yeah, I can see you're calling yourself that. So what makes you special that you think you could beat someone like me? Do you shoot frogs out of your eyes or something? If my frog eyes bother you, then maybe you should leave. I've no desire to reveal my powers to you. It's the power of blocking with a shield and swinging with a sword. Okay, cool. Calm down. I said okay twice. Okay, calm down. I was just asking because I want to know if I was able to get grossed out of ever fight against you, something like that. First of all, it's not nice to hit a girl, but if you're going to start throwing puke at people or growing spikes from your body, well, I just don't want to see that kind of stuff, okay? Then how do you expect to win? Let's gross her out. Oh, that's easy. I'm going to convince everyone that I'm the best for the job, and I'm talented at what I do. I wouldn't say, see, look, the positive reinforcement. Don't attack your opponents. Don't try to put down your opponents. Talk about all the things that you are capable of. Yeah, that works in the city of villains. Where everyone backstabs everybody. This is like Road to Empress. Every backstab option is actually the correct one. I wouldn't say I'm the best at what I do, but I'm pretty darn good at it. And if that you already failed. Maybe I'll just stab you guys in the neck or something. Tee-hee. Tee-hee. I'm just kidding. But you got real scared, didn't you? Didn't they, Mr. Doctor? That's not his name. His first name is Doctor. His last name is Graves. They got so scared they were going to run away. I doubt the Doctor is going to listen to. He said, huh? I have to leave you all. I have to go find Crosscut. Tee-hee. He's so silly. And very nice man. He listens really well, too. Really well. He's gone. Don't worry, though. I don't know you guys well enough yet. I don't know what you like. I don't know what you like to hear. Okay, I was reading that correctly, but my brain didn't. But maybe one day you'll know. What? Maybe I didn't. Don't worry, though. I don't know you guys well enough yet. I don't know what you like to hear, but maybe one day. You know. I think we could have real fun time playing together. What did you do to him? What? Little old me do something? Tee-hee. All I did was suggest to him that he'd have a better place to be. And I guess I was right, huh? It's a coincidence, you know. Sure was. A coincidence. Dr. Graves said that there was another person, too. Maybe we should go find them. What was that? What was it? Cross slice or something like that? Dollface looks right in your eyes. How? I am wearing a mask.
I'm wearing a mask.
I think it would be fun if we went and looked for that guy. Don't you agree? Yeah, lots of fun. What? Why am I going and looking for them? I didn't agree to go look for them. Did I? I must have. I just ran off to go look for them. Oh, here they are. Uh-oh. Good of you to show up. Hey, my dog. Oh, there's Dr. Graves. Oh.
I see you met our final contestant.
Well, now, who wants the dark meat? What? Don't cut up my dog. Don't all speak up at once. I need to talk to this guy, I guess. Oh, man. What if it was like Psycho Mantis voice or something? I don't know. Oh! So, any preference to the type of cut? A rump roast, perhaps? Or perhaps some ribs? You're going to eat them, right? Not my dog? That would be a waste of such... That would be a waste of such... I kept wanting this to be something else. That would be a waste of such interesting textures, wouldn't you agree? No. I have something else in mind. Stares at you with gargoyle-like gaze for a moment. Did you know you have very pretty eyes? No, I didn't. I've been born with this mask. I've never seen my own eyes, and neither have you. I was wondering if I could have them. If you killed me, I guess. Oh, you're so kind. Yeah, we're done.
Shall I now explain to you all the rules of the contest?
Sure. Please stop doing what you're doing. Please stop it.
Now that I have all of you assembled, save for Omnicore, it is time for the proceedings to begin. I'm sure you have many questions.
No.
Your impertinence has been noted, Sir Comics.
Cool.
Now then, each of you will be given a trial to test the strength of your powers. More important will be how you use them and on whom. Throughout these trials, your faceless benefactor shall be watching you and judging you. Once each of you have completed your test, we shall then move on to the true competition. For now, concern yourself with only how you can show that you are superior to your rivals.
Ah, yes. Hunger Games. I could kill them right now if you'd like. Will that work?
No.
Well, he's gonna drone on, and I'm not gonna listen to him as he says the rest of this stuff.
Your comments, that will not work. All of you convicted from killing each other already. In disqualification and subsequent termination, I would suggest that you all abide by this rule. Another important thing to know: the one hosting this contest, the very same person who will grant you untold powers, does not wish to be identified and put winner as the children. Thus, this tournament is uncensored by Rathmore. If any of you speak of this to anyone, you will not only be discredited, but will forever be known as a snitch. This, my friend, can in itself be a fate worse than death here at the physical trial. We'll await further instructions as the trials are being prepared. Now go.
Go? Go? What? Go? Go where? I'll see you soon, Graves. I've been told to go. It's the only thing I heard out of that. I need to return to contact. Pew! I'm not gonna have my shield on because I want to do this. I want to full send my sprint. Ah!
I hope you paid attention to the rules, Sir Comics.
Uh-oh.
They're quite important. I'm giving you my contact information so that you can learn where your trial is to begin. Oh, and another thing, good luck. You'll need it.
Okay, I will contact you over the phone. Do you got a mission for me? I'm not holding the phone up to my ear.
Sure, Comics, before the first round of the competition begins, we must be certain that the ever-present grasp of Arachnos has not taken notice of our festivities. Thus, I have assigned each of you the task of reducing your profile, your importance, if you will, in the eyes of those who govern the pecking order of the Rogue Isle, if you will, in the eyes of those who govern the pecking order in the Rogue Isle. In other words, make the arbiters believe you're not someone worth paying attention to for the time being.
I think that's impossible, but if you have a suggestion...
You will have most likely already spoken with the arbiters that grant you permission to increase your powers, although they appear to regard you as one of the teeming throng that...
What?
Regard you as one of the teeming throng that litter the streets of Mercy Island. This is not truly the case. I would suspect that they have already taken a silent interest towards your activities, making your movements not as slight as you may believe. You would need to make them think you're not worth considering for the time being as a part of your challenge. I will leave the details up to you. However, if I were to offer a suggestion, perhaps you may want to convince them that you're woefully inexperienced. In other words, tell them you're a noob.
Dude, don't... You mean a noob in EWB? E? Noob. As in newbie, not N-O-O-B, as in Tobias and Boone backwards, which is Noob Saibot. Mortal Kombat, which is the only name... Anyway. What's up? I am new! What is that? What is it that you want, citizen? I'm not required to speak with you unless you feel you need training. Out with it already. I am new! What kind of foolish question is that? Oh, right. I mean, are you a trainer? What kind of foolish question is that? Of course I'm a trainer. Hold on a moment. You're Sir Comics, are you not? You've already been granted the right to increase your powers several times now. As a matter of fact, I believe I may have granted you that right personally. What is this all about? I don't remember. I think I may have been mind wiped? Mind taken. Mind wiped? I'm unaware of any local individual who has been authorized use of those powers, let alone deign to use them on you. Now, speak up. Who was it that mind wiped you? I don't know. I was mind taken, remember? How convenient. Alright then, I'll play along for now. To answer your original question, yes, I'm a trainer. An arbiter, to be exact. You will come to me when you feel you can demonstrate increased powers through undertaking tasks that please Arachnos and Lord Recluse. If you can exhibit enough gained experience, I or another arbiter may judge you worthy of the privilege of increasing your power. Well, what do you mean experience?
What?
How could you forget something as simple as that? Experience is gained by combating those that Arachnos deems an enemy, or by undertaking special missions as well. Only a simpleton would ask such a ridiculous question. Oh, yes. I forgot. You've been mind-wiped. Oh, no! Maybe you've been mind-wiped, too. I have not. I have an idea. Let me help you, Sir Comics. I want you to go speak with Arbiter Unger in Port Oaks. I'm quite certain he will be more than happy to answer any and every question you have for him. Please be sure to ask him, oh, I don't know, any little thing you're even the slightest bit curious about. Perhaps you would like to know why the sky is blue. Well then, you be sure to ask, all right? That'll be fun, won't it? Travel south beyond the wall until you arrive at a ferry, at which point you can make it to Port Oaks West. Now, leave my presence immediately. Thank you so much for your help, Arbiter. Have a nice day. I'm going to Port Oaks. This bench is in the way. I think he said something about something about this. Here we go. Up out. He said Weast. I think he said Weast. I made it. Oh, east. Wait, hold on. Hey. Wait a minute. No, that's not right. Let's drag the hook. I need to talk to Arbiter. West it is. See, if I could fly, I wouldn't have to run down the street faster than a car. Were there stairs? There were stairs the whole time? Hello, Arbiter. Why is the sky blue? Citizen, if you're looking to stand before me, that must only mean that you are claiming your right to increase your powers. You in no way would be here to waste my time, am I right? I mean, it'd be quite dangerous, wouldn't you agree? Actually, Arbiter Richard directed me to you. Oh, did he now? Did he? What is it you need from me that he could not deal with himself? I want to know about about how the ferries worked. You wanted to know how the ferries work? And he sent you to me to ask me how the ferries work. Let me make sure I understand this correctly. Arbiter Richard, rather than answer this pathetic question himself, sent you to me, and he very specifically said to you that you were to speak to Arbiter Unger. Am I understanding this right? No, sir. He said, speak to that brown-nosing Unger. Brown-nosing?
I see. Very well. I'll answer your questions, citizen. The ferries are but one means of transportation throughout the island that makes up the Rogue Isles. By the grace of the Lord Recluse, these ferries are free to use and will take you to a number of different ports. You can use them at any time you wish, reducing the time it would take to travel there through conventional means. Know this! Although Arbiter has provided you the means of transportation, we do not provide you with protection on your journey. If you wander in a neighborhood with individuals far more powerful than you, your body will be unceremoniously dumped into the ocean. Similar to what I have in mind for Arbiter Richard next time I see him. You're gonna kill him? Are Arbiters allowed to do that? Yes! What? Oh no, you mistake me. I would never lay a hand on another one of my fellow arbiters, but a buffoon, but even a buffoon the likes of Richard. However, I understand he's dealing with the problem of a corrupt police force within his purview. With the Rogue Isles police force to start winding up in the hospital after a spat of mysterious attacks. Well, I'm quite certain as the police chief will want to answer from Richard personally. And when that's all done, I'd be curious to see whose nose is browner. Now then, I'll answer your question, unless you have any real business. Now then, I've answered your question. Unless you have any real business with me, I would suggest that you go about your day somewhere else. I understand. I'll be on my way now. I gotta go back to the island. This time, I'm going to take the cliff. Oh, that's a... Anyway. I've returned to Mercy. I know I just left, but now I'm back. I'm looking to attack some policemen. It was me! I did it! With my sword! You believe me, don't you? Oh no! Look out! There's a madman right in front of you. Where's some more? I need more. More? More? Guys, look out! I'm here! Oh, they didn't heed my warning. Sir, a sword! It's headed right your way! Oh, poor guy. Hey, don't do that.
I'm not sure what was going through your head when you decided to raise the ire of the Rogue Isles police, Sir Carnage. This runs directly counter to our direction to reduce your profile. You have, however, managed to keep the eyes of the police off your activity, perhaps even Arachnos themselves. Because of this, I would not request that our faceless benefactor disqualify you. This time.
Well then, do you have something for me to do?
It is now time for the trials to begin. This shall be the first of several competitive events that will be used to gauge your strength and personally cool the weak. Let us hope for your sake that you are not the first to be cold.
Whatever. Well, that will never happen. When does this trial begin? Did I say when or where?
While you and the rest are avoiding the eyes of Arachnos, I have put into motion all the situations you will encounter and be judged by. You and the others will return to the impromptu training grounds and utilize the registration terminal to begin the competition. The first The finish line will be determined as the winner of round 1. Oh, and you may wish to hurry, for you see the competition has already begun.
I'd say I'm already halfway there. Well, I mean, while you were talking. I am there now. What do you have to say to that, SpongeBob? I'd say I'm already halfway there. Also, those guys. A trial marker. All the candidates will register. Upon registration, the rules of the contest shall be provided. The candidate will remain still for a retinal scan. I must have eyes. Analyzing retinal patterns. Dodge rating of 0.32. Complacency rating 1.25. Submissiveness rating 5. Identity confirmed, Sir Comics. Submissiveness rating of 5? Is that good or bad? Hang on, I started to speak and drink coffee at the same time. Sir Comics, once again, you have managed to survive the test. However, as before, do not lavish yourself in victory laurels just yet. From this moment forward, your task will be to reach the corresponding terminal found hidden within this compound. Once you have done so, you will enter the following code, Omega Zero Terminus. Memorize that code. It was murder, death, kill, right? The trial will be judged, sir. The trial will be judged by our benefactor through hidden eyes. Hidden eyes. You will be judged not only by what places you reach to the... What? Not only by what place you reach the... What? You will be judged not only by what place you reach the end, but also what means you take to reach that end. What? One final note, you are still under restrictions that prevent you from killing your fellow contestants. Accidents will be fully investigated, and the perpetrator of those actions will be disqualified immediately with extreme prejudice. Find the other terminal. Okay. Sure, it makes a lot of noise. Reveal to me. Is there only one other terminal? Because I thought it was... Yeah, it is back there. Thought it was like back here somewhere. That's not a terminal. That's what I was thinking, though, isn't it? Unless there's a terminal here. What in the world? Is there another terminal? What do you mean? That... okay. I mean, is it? It's not, because it didn't do anything. Why does this happen to me every time I'm on this mission? I'm not blind. It's just not here, right? Unless it's this, but it can't be this. Because I can't interact with that object yet. What? Around near you. I maybe I'm supposed to talk to him first because it has that as a prompt, not find the other terminal. Okay, he's talking about skeletons and stuff. I'm not reading all that. Not right now, anyway. Oh. Why are you always surrounded by guys? This guy's gonna talk about stuff. I'm not reading it. Aha! Fight the Skull Blockade. Omnicore! Find the marker before the others do. Okay, see, now I can find a marker. That's not the marker. That's Dr. Graves. Talk to Dr. Graves. Okay. Here to confirm the winner of the first round. Blah, 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 blah. Endpoint marker, even though she was already here. I don't know what to mean to accomplish the wings. I know all the rules. Open wide. Open wide. What rules? Sorry, but it's a secret. I think they told me about something to break the spell or whatever that Dollface put on him to convince him that she had won. But I need this terminal. And I put in the code, didn't have to memorize Omega whatever terminus. Okay. Too much was going on. I was getting exhausted. Oops. What was that? What?
To say that I am infuriated by the manner in which you stole the victory out from under the clear winner is, well, we'll just say that's an understatement. I was looking forward to look in your face when I told you you had been disqualified. However, it would seem that you're calling me on the phone, and our benefactor has deemed your actions within the bounds of the contest. Therefore, as much as it pains me to say, you have officially won the first round, Sir Comic.
Cool.
You are blessed with luck like none other. You know that, Sir Comic. Were it not for your intervention on our faceless benefactor, I would have disqualified you for the manner in which you stole your victory. However, since it deemed it was right by one patronizing these proceedings, I must award you the winner of the first spot in the round. That may not be your liking, as you shall soon see. Let us move to the next trial, shall we?
I could win with my tied behind my hands back. Bring it.
How fitting as you say that, as almost precisely that's what you will be experiencing. You see, being the winner in the first round puts you in a rather undesirable position. This grand contest will require you to pull off an act of mayhem and discord your own design. The loser of the round is what is an opportunity to create the location where they will perform their deed first. You being the winner,
I'm the winner?
you will get to pick last. However, I'm giving you this list where the others have chosen to undertake their plans, which your benefactors provided as a prize for winning the first round. Perhaps you can glean some insight from that will help you around out to the others. Now go!
Go? just want someone else to read that. He just goes on and on. But if it was like, you know, a job, you spend 8 hours in a day reading lines, recording voices. Start with one character, read all of their lines, with some direction, of course. And then when that's done, you do a different voice for a different character, read all of those lines, and then I just insert them into the video. Oh, look who it is. Ah, my pleasantly plump friend. Do you know how happy I am to see you here? You being so very alone. And with that beautiful lost look in your eyes. Don't think of it. Oh, I hate to disappoint you, but I already did. I've been thinking about it all day, so don't think about it all the time. Okay, whatever. Try it and you'll scream. You'll be okay. We're just like gonna do back and forth stuff here, huh? Another tendons, and then ta-da, back together. You're going to cut me apart and put me back together. Oh, blah, 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 blah. Oh, there is that too, you know, to mention it. Right, I'll leave you to your games. I'm sure they told me something. Dollface. Oh, it's that bad person who lied and stole my win. You're gullible. Oh, yeah? Well, maybe you're the one who's gullible. Ever think about that? Yeah, I didn't think so. You're just juvenile. Juvenile? Well, maybe you're the one who's juvenile. Ever think about that? Yeah, Stop. It's a back and forth. I'm just going around and insulting people and trying to glean some sort of information about what their plans are so I can complete their missions before they do. Maybe if I'm too impatient to read all of their dialogue, I shouldn't be playing the game right now. Kind of. Well, it's not exactly the point to read all of their dialogue, but that was sort of the idea for these streams.
Oh, hey, what's up, Comics? Nice moves back there in the trial. You so stole that win. Even though you totally punked me, it's all good. I can appreciate a cool move.
Yeah, he's not insulting me too much, I guess. Something like that. So what I'm gonna do. Why take the elevator when I can elevate on a rocket board? Omnicord. Based on my plan, you stole. Well, overconfidence, hidden power, only a fool. I will not suffer your insults. I didn't realize I was insulting you, but I'm okay with that. Stuff. Other stuff. I'm gonna rob this bank now. Maybe. Oh no, I'm just in here to formulate a plan. Yes. Oh. Oh, yes, I see. A door. Yes. If I use a door, I can enter a building. Yeah. Oh, of course, yes.
Now that you staked out the Vault Reserve building,
Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do?
it's time to put together your plan. I would expect.
I was thinking use the door.
What is it? A longbow base? You must be Stark-Raven Man to do something. No, I misspoke. That is a wonderful idea.
I didn't say any such thing.
I will not be the one to stop you from getting yourself killed, Sir Comics. If you wish to walk into a longbow base without an army backing...
What are you talking about? I didn't say any of this stuff. Why are you telling me to walk into a longbow base?
an idea that explosives are blabbering about Draconics. It would seem as if you didn't fully work through your plan. It would be a shame to no longer see your face in the competition, but I will say you are very well. But I will say you very well may gain a great deal of respect from your fellow prisoners in the Zing. Let us both see what your future holds.
I changed his voice for some reason.
Let us both see what your future holds, shall we? The next round of your trial begins now.
I guess I'm gonna go into a longbow base. What a great idea I had, maybe. Uppies. Oh, man. The thing is, one of these little bits here is slanted and you can jump up. Even if you don't have a good jump, you could jump all the way up one of those things and just over the base. But I wasn't doing it there. I was doing it on the wall, which is not... which is too steep, I guess. Not slanted. You hid away until nightfall, as your mysterious advisor suggested. Who? From what you can tell, there is only a skeleton shift guarding the base. Take out the witnesses and find those explosives. I am looking for explosives. Here's one right here. Yeah! Get exploded. What's up? Where'd you come from? Oh! Let me do a reveal, because I think I was... No, I was going to go the right way. Well, I am confused. What? What's this? A trash can? No. A container. Defeat the interception team before they warn the others. Interception team. Huh? Is there a team somewhere? Team of interceptions? Somewhere? I'm on fire! What others were going to be warned aloof? Excuse me? Huh? What? What is that badge for? Oh, hello. What are y'all doing? This is part of the test, isn't it? Hack the terminal. Look behind me. Oh. Oh, if it isn't my benefactor. The real one, the secret hidden one, or maybe the real one the whole time. I don't know. Didn't I already learn this? From what's his face? The other guy, Dr. Creed or something? I have no idea what voice to give this guy. You've done well, Sir Comics, even with my assistance. Assuming a longbow base is no small task. Assaulting a longbow base is no small task. I don't even know how to pronounce this. It's like Sirocco. Cocoa Pops. You're the person behind all this? I should have and probably did learn that at one time. I am not. Oh. Never mind. Your benefactor's identity remains a mystery to us both. However, do note that despite your pains on to the contrary, Arachnos has taken notice of this contest. Lord Recluse does not allow anything to happen within this city unless he has given his allowance for it to proceed. You and yours are in direct defiance of his wishes. Oh, come on. Do not presume that I think as you do, Sir Comics. I am not so low as to defeat you through subterfuge. I could blow you up right now. I could do it. I could. If I wished you dead, I would stand before you, sword in hand. Like this? No. I set you up for success, that you may win this contest that you are taking part in. And as you continue to win, you'll provide me with the information I seek. Oh, what are you looking for? Your curiosity surpasses your station, Sir Comics. I do not wish to divulge my motives at this time, and it is not necessary that I do so. All you need to know at this point is that you are to continue your role in this game, all the while attempting to unveil the mask of the one truly behind it. Black Scorpion is not smart enough. Mako? Maybe. And Ghost Widow is not stupid enough. Of course, you can always decline. If you do, I believe your chances of escaping from this base alive will drop considerably. Okay. Arachnos appreciates your cooperation. Now, go back to your coordinator and instruct him to look into the smoke on the horizon. Word will be spread that you were solely responsible for this. You will be contacted in the future with further instructions. And remember, Sir Comics, I am personally watching you. I'll keep that in mind. I mean, everybody seems to want my eyes. So you don't want me to blow this up. You don't want me to hack the terminal. Okay. Then I won't. Do not know what on earth you were able to do. I don't know how on earth you were able to do what you did, Sir Comics. We're in for I'm like half paying attention to the road and half not able to read today. Were it not for numerous eyewitness reports of you being the one to escape from the base moments before it blew up, I would suspect you of trickery. Why? It would seem you have won this round as well. Do not look so smug, Sir Comics. The next set of trials will not be as easy. Well, that's also the only thing left that is here on Mercy. I want to go this way. For now. At least until like level 20 or something. There's also stuff you can do if you're the prestige class. I think that's what it's called. That's what I'm going to call it for now. So you get extra missions for that, but I don't have anyone on my team who is that, so I don't actually get to play those missions. So if you want to be a widow or an arbiter yourself or whatever, a soldier, I don't know, you can select them as a class if you have gotten to level 50. They may be unlocked by default if you play on Homecoming, but that was the way it always worked. Can I just teleport to them, though? No. Well, I'm going to go over here and I'm going to talk to them. I don't remember where all of the badges are here. Oh, did I read the history plaques in Mercy? So this guy, name's Dread, he says a bunch of stuff. What he does is he unlocks the ability for you to read the newspaper and do missions that way. Did I just get stuck between some rocks? Oh, never mind. Anyway, there is a badge here. And would be the next one to get. I'll go this way. There is a history plaque here. I'm going to do this off of memory and then see if I miss any. I've already been to Blackbeard's Pub. What? I've already been to Pocket D. Where is oil spill? There it is. Oil spill. No, that's Driller. Because it's a driller. Driller badge. No, not there. Should be one here. And what am I looking for? Is this the wrong map? One Huh. What? May have to come back for this one. Look that one up. This should be... Is there more over here? No. I thought there was one on one of these containers, but I don't seem to see anything. So either I'm thinking of a different map or I'm just entirely mistaken. But then why am I thinking that there's supposed to be something here? I don't know. Anyway, let me go find the other ones that I do know. Should have been, like, right there. Or there. Here's one. This is why I like fly. There's one in front of this building. Should be one... What am I looking at? Should be a parking area or an underpass or something over here. There it is. Okay. Is it this one? Wow. No. What? Ah! Oh. It's in a parking spot. I kept thinking it was like in the middle somewhere. Long walk. Okay, what else would there be? Huh. Good question. Is there two up here? I know there's a plaque right here. And then... No, wrong cannons. These cannons, perhaps? Yes. And then there's that. Okay, I'm missing something. Maybe it's over here? Now I'm going to look this up. Oh, right. Okay, so I don't know why I forgot about this one. There's one down here by this car. Ow. On this car. And that is the... Yeah, that's the accolade. Well, then what else was I thinking of? I read that plaque. I read that plaque. Those were the only plaques. So I had only forgotten about this badge here, but in Mercy, I believe I only read one plaque, and I wonder if there's more than one. One. Nope. Okay. No, I did all that fine. It's a little reveal on the map. So this is a fun little thing that they do mechanically. I don't know how I'm gonna... so what they want you to do... is they have these traps here. And they want you to defeat the pirates near the traps. And you gotta defeat a lot of pirates. Okay, I don't think the others followed me. That's unfortunate. Oh, here, I'll just use... because they're still very, very strong. And there's a couple of these traps around. There's some traps there. Really? Where did the other ghost go? There's some ghosts. And you kind of want to stick to one set of traps. Yeah. Come here. Because the higher the amount of ghosts... Really? Where'd you go? You fly! Why aren't you up here? Come here. Awesome. It'll eventually explode. I did not mean to fall down here. And then everything that was trapped inside of it will be released. And then you can defeat them again to re-trap them. And it's a cycle that you want to repeat in order to get not just all of your ghost defeats or your spectral pirate defeats, but also to get your trap spectral pirate number up, which is part of an accolade, I believe, something like that. I need better range. I'm trying to get them to come up here, and I know they can fly, so I'm curious as to why this one's struggling with that. They gotta be pretty close to it to get trapped inside. Well, there's one over there that I know they could reach. I think it'd be better, maybe, to have the ones that are down low. They're jumping off to avoid coming to me. To fill the traps that are at a lower elevation, if it's going to be such a struggle. If they're not going to fly. Because the ones up top can fall down and get to you. But the ones down below don't always seem to want to follow you, it appears. I like this one because it's a little confined. So they go in. It's not full. Should be a patrol around, too. There's the ones that have been trying to get to me. I don't see the patrol. There they are. I'll try to bring them all over here. I think with me being a lower threat level, it might actually help. If you're too high a level, then you'll just instant kill them sometimes. You're trying to get their attention. Stop shooting me. Oh, look, more. No! I did not mean to do that. Get re-trapped. Oh, well, now the sun's coming out. Not that you can't find them during the day, but they are a lot more rare. Mostly come out at night. Yeah, I'm not going to see the progress here. It's going to be lower. So, defeat. There's also trap, and obviously I've defeated more than I've trapped, so kind of unbalanced that. And everything respawns. Let's say anytime you're in Port Oaks and you see that it's nighttime, I would suggest coming down here and trying that until you get those badges. There's a bunch down there, but like I said, while they can fly, some of them were choosing not to. Maybe. But I, in order to find a new contact, will have to do some paper missions and then a mayhem mission. I'll defeat Tony. And see if, at level 5, I can get a Port Oaks contact. I may have to level up to like 8 or 10 to get my first contact, and I'll go level by level. I'll start at level 6 if this doesn't work, and then I'll go to level 7, see if I can get a contact then. Just to find out what is the earliest level that I can get the next contact. Don't actually need to fight anybody unless they're the boss, just to get this mission over with. Well, the boss and the surrounding mobs, because the game is not going to let you get away with only defeating one guy. Yes, I know. You're very angry. So am I. Okay, that didn't work. I have to clear out this room. There we go. I think at Port Oaks I need to do 3 paper missions, and then the contact will give me a mayhem mission. If you want to actually take the time to read the paper mission, read what it says and what it's doing. Basic premise is something or someone in the paper is making a name for themselves or tarnishing your name, and you need to go blow them up. There's 2. I'll just keep with the defeats because I think they're the easiest. Oh good, a sewer. Oh. Little doors that I need to try to make my way through. Ooh, I should probably attack these guys, because there's a badge for defeating Circle of Thorns mages. There's a lot of mages in here. Do the beta test powers stop me from being affected by statuses? Yeah. That's good. I probably should have known. Ah, but does that stop me from gaining progress on the badge for being mesmerized? I'm not sure if you need to be mesmerized to gain progress. Okay, see, now he has shown up here in red. So his progress bar is full. And I can go talk to him, and he'll be like, oh, rob Atlas Bank. Be like, okay, I'll rob Atlas Bank. And it's all the way up there. I gotta take the submarine. It's in the north. Mayhem missions are pretty fun. I think one of the reasons that I chose to get City of Villains, just a little backstory here. When I saw City of Heroes, I wasn't too interested in the game. Sort of like the Safeguard mission, it seemed like there was a lot of escort stuff going on. But when I saw that they were going to make City of Villains, and one of the selling points of that was these mayhem missions, I got pretty interested because you don't have to protect anyone. You just come in here and blow everything up. You can blow up cars, which I thought was pretty cool at the time, because that was sort of new for video games, so you can just pick random objects and explode them. I'm going to do this. You can blow up trash cans and boxes and payphones, dumpsters, newspaper stands. And it really was more so, I get to create my own character. I get to pick my powers, the powers that I want to have. And I don't have to protect an NPC. I think that was the best part. Because that was something that, even at the time, was very frustrating in video games, was protecting people. Because the people themselves, if you were to think about, like, how those mechanics worked in the Resident Evil games. You know, like Protect Ashley in Resident Evil 3. That stuff was difficult. NPCs do not know how to save themselves. I got a key. Sorry that that's just a bunch of noise. Oh, no, don't. Oh, well, it's too late. I hit reveal. That kind of messes with the map for a bit. But since I'm blowing everything up, it's not that bad. I'll know where I have and have not been. Did I get the badge when I came in? Yeah. Okay. It is right in front of your spawn point. So, I mean, it's hard to miss, but you can miss it. Now, what am I doing in this building? I might be looking for a glowy object. Maybe? Something that gives me a temporary power. No. Speaking of escorts, although I don't have to keep this person alive because no one's going to attack them. Now is not your chance. I went upstairs. I'm sorry I did that too fast for you. It's not like I have to walk to have you follow me, but it was stairs. What I do have to do is just keep an eye on them on the map here, make sure that I don't get too far without them deciding to move. I could keep a steady pace, except that this hallway winds around a bunch, and they like to stop at every corner. Here we go. The escort stuff in this game is still as broken as it ever has been. It's never been fixed. There are 3 types of whatever you want to call them, 3 types of escort mechanics to deal with. So you can escort people who have health, and if they die, you fail. Now, the health escorts typically will be combatants, and they will attack enemies. Sometimes health escorts are not necessary to keep alive, but they can still die, still have, you know, a health bar, will attack things on their own and be attacked. There's the type of escort that I just did there, where they're a passive NPC. They do have a health bar, but they will not attack or be attacked by anything. I have not tested whether or not they can be hurt by, like, environmental stuff, but I don't think they can. I think they're unaffected. Is this already blown up? I can't target it. And those NPCs, like, if you are stealthed, they'll lose you right away. You have to, like, be right up on them. And you can't move and expect them to move as well. And that's frustrating because I like to use stealth. And if I encounter a mission where I have to escort somebody like that out, I have to turn stealth off. I think the combatant NPCs with health bars can still lose you sooner if you are stealthed, but it's not as bad. There are a lot of non-destructible objects in this particular mayhem mission. Parking meter. And there is one more classification of NPC that you can escort. And this particular NPC, which you will encounter very rarely. All right, chill. Is one that it's the best one, and it's probably one that they should update all escort missions to. It's one that no matter where you are on the map, they will find you. They will follow you. They will run to you. You cannot lose them with stealth, even superior invisibility. Nothing that you can do can hide you from this NPC and this escort. They don't take damage. They don't combat with anything, but they will follow you anywhere. Now, one of the problems with this NPC, because they can track you throughout the entire map and will run to your location, is that unfortunately some of the parts of the maps, some of the geometry of the maps are broken, and if they're trying to run to you all the way across the map and they run up against a broken piece of geometry, they just get stuck or clip out of bounds. I think that's something that would be easier for the player to pay more attention to and not worry about going too fast or unstealthing or whatever. And all NPCs should behave like that particular NPC when you're supposed to escort them. I think that would make that a lot better. But nope, that has not been updated yet. We still have to deal with the 3 varying kinds showing up. 2 bad kinds and 1 good kind. Although then again, the combatant ones aren't that bad anyway. I don't think you would necessarily have to update that. Hey, I got a badge for a thing. Let's see what it was. Oh, it's just for damage. I guess I can't get the destructible objects any sooner because they don't spawn extra objects for having 8 times people. They do spawn extra citizens, and there's a badge for exterminating citizens. Right, I can turn this back on because I'm not escorting. Just waiting for that badge to proc, and it didn't. Also, mayhem missions. I don't have to stop somebody from getting away with the money in the bank. I can run around and do all this first. In the safeguard missions, the first thing you need to do is run to the bank and stop the bank robber. And then you can go around the town and defeat all the villains that are, you know, around. So when I saw that stuff in a, was like a gaming magazine, there was an article about it. I was like, oh, hey, that game, that version of the game actually looks like something that would interest me. Something that's more video gamey, more quality of life type of gameplay. And I want to pick up that game as soon as I can. So back in 2005, when the game was released, I picked it up. I still have the install disc set, and it is a hefty set of discs. I even got a little figurine of Black Scorpion. Of course, back then the game was also a subscription-based game, so I had to earn money to continue to play it. There was eventually released a free trial version. I think they let you get up to level 14, which unlocked, at the time, the first travel power, like real travel power. Maybe 15 or something? But you couldn't go beyond that with the free version. So you could create a character, you could have fun in the game, not really do much. And there were a couple times in my life when I struggled to actually pay for a subscription to the game. And I tried to keep it up just so I didn't like have my characters logged out for too long, so I didn't lose benefits and so on and so forth. Because I really like the game. I really like playing the game. Would have been nice if I had made more friends who were in the game, just so I continue to have people to play with. But none of my real-life friends actually that I introduced the game to wanted to continue to play. Some of them played for like a couple hours. And that's more recent, you know, with games being different, this being an older game. They just didn't have the same interest that they would for a modern game. Okay, I defeated the hero, but there's still people who are part of their group that didn't come in the bank. Where are they? There they are. I don't know why they were standing out here. Alright, the whole mayhem mission is done. I also got a raptor pack. 2 hours of raptor pack. Speaking of 2 hours, I'm almost at 2 hours of playing the game. So I'm going to check to see if he gives me a contact, whether he does or doesn't. That'll be the end of this stream. So thank you for joining me, if you did, and stay safe out there, Commonwealth. I don't think he's going to give me a contact. He's going to tell me I'm too low of a level. Too low of a level. Too low level. Too low? Too low's Lautrec? Be introduced to a new contact. Oh, interesting. Well, I'll pick up Angelo Vendetti for now. What I could do next time... Weird. I'll do more paper missions and pick up the other 2 contacts. Next time. Next time on Dragon Ball Sir Comics and City of Villains. And I'm going to go log out by the base portal, which is the one I've been working on now. here somewhere. Yeah. So I don't need to go into the base to do it. I can just stand right here.